Welcome, side yard, front yard, container gardeners, backyard gardeners, teachers and students to our classroom, my Leafy Green Patch. Nature will be our teacher. So these are some lovely arugula. They're nice and bitter and they go really well in a salad. And check how blue it looks. Real pretty, right? Yes. So harvested my arugula so I can make a meat salad out of that. I have to remove this calabash dew plant because it will just take over the bed if I leave it in. It gets too big. So since I have so many plants, I'm going to compost it. I don't think the leaves are good for eating. What I have noticed is that some of my lettuce are starting to get tall. And I think it's because they were competing for space, especially those that are near the calabash dew. So I think now they will get some space and they won't go so leggy. Celery, I mean to say, they're just perfect. So for my lettuce, I use the cut and come again method. So I don't pick everything. I simply take a few leaves that I need to make my salad. So I'm just taking a few leaves from this one and then it will set more. So as opposed to taking the entire head of lettuce, I take what I need and then I keep on harvesting that way until it starts to taste differently, probably getting a little bitter. At the same time, I'm taking the opportunity to remove the weeds that sprouted underneath the lettuce. So now that I'm taking out some of the leaves, I can clearly see how tall this one got. So I'm just going to pick the entire thing because it probably might start to bolt anyway. So I like to plant a wide variety of lettuce. I like the different textures and colors and flavors in my salad. Because I packed in the bed with the lettuce, I pack in the bed because I know I'm using the cut and come again method. So when they get very large and they're competing for space, what I do, I just simply take out a few leaves and that gives those that are on the slower side an opportunity to open out. So I pack it in knowing full well that some of them the growth will be hindered by others, but that's okay. That's okay because as soon as I take out a few leaves, they open and shine. Another vegetable I like to harvest using the cut and come again method is the broccoli. Let's check it out. But the broccoli, you can keep on harvesting it because when I take this one, this floret, this whole set of florets, you know, broccoli's they are flowers, it actually has others coming all throughout. So it has tiny florets. So when I cut this, if I leave this, it will get bigger. And if you can see, it has tiny ones as well. and even right here it has more tiny florets. So these tend to last longer. They produce, it will not be as big as the first one, but they will produce more and more. So all around it has tiny florets. So when I harvest this, I will leave the tiny florets and I will get a second and a third and even a fourth harvest. And that is the broccoli. Come and see that I harvested already. So it's already sending, see, it's already sending new florets. So this will become new florets right there. So broccoli is like a cut and come again. Here, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Wow. So I'll be able to get at least two, and maybe, oh, I didn't see this one. It's only so tiny right there. So I'll be able to get some more. Yep, broccoli. And it sends side shoots. It just keeps on sending side shoots. I had one that survived for 6 months. So after I harvested the first head of florets, I was able to harvest many secondary florets for about a month. Yes, so let's go back to our lettuce harvesting. So I have removed as many of the leaves as I want to have, and it will just come back again. So the bed is looking mighty clearer. This marigold is doing its own thing. Yes, so what will happen is those that were a little pressed for space, that were struggling, will now open up, and then I will be able to harvest more new leaves sometime later in the week. So yep, that's what it looks like now. Now this side of the bed, I am afraid of it. It's my parsley. I grow all my parsley in there, but not only are there parsley growing in there, but I have fireman, zooty, stinging nettles. And whenever I go wherever there are stinging nettles, I want long gloves, because whoosh, anybody who knows about fireman, they will fire your skin. So I have to harvest some of the parsley and the fireman, because fireman is really my hand went very close to that one. Fireman is really rich. It has lots of vitamins and minerals, but it can bite if you touch it. Well, not physically bite you, but then all the little needles on it, they spell itchies and stinging. And I'm always using eucalyptus to try to relieve the pain. So I'm afraid of this bed for now. Let's leave it alone. Yeah, I'm playing with fire. See this fireman right there? And I have no gloves. So this bed has gotten quite bushy, and so all kinds of weeds are growing in here. So I need to get in there and clean it. That's what happens after rainfall anyway. So some of them I use for eating, like this one. It's an herb. It's an actual antibiotic. So this one is an antibiotic, but it comes so prolific. It's so prolific that I would just remove it, and then it would grow back anyway. And when I need it as a medicine, I would go get it. So let's see if I can get some. Oh, this has, you saw it? I didn't know this has pollen. Ah, what? I did not know that. That's wow, nice. I never knew. This one ready? No, not yet. No, not yet. Just this one. Whoosh. So the pollen grains are. Oh wow! I learned something new. Hey, I tell you, the garden is just a marvelous place. Okay, I think it's finished. The flowers, there are no more pollen on it. Learned something new today. Told you, the garden is my teacher. Oh, that plant is, for those of you who probably may not know, that's plantain. It's an herb, and it's very good for for eyesight. So we would use it to, let me just remove this punculi from here. We use the punculi as well, but then we have quite a lot. Show here. We have quite a lot. They're drying up, but a new set will come up. And we use the punculi, we use the ripe fruit, and we also use the leaves. They're virus scrubbers, so that way we don't get the cold. So this is actually going to go to make some tea because of the flu that is running around. So we use that as part of our virus, no, the punculi, part of our virus scrubbing medication that we take. So it's not wasted, and nothing is wasted in my garden. So as I was saying, this is planted, and we use it for eye. So you use it to wash your eye, boil it and wash your eye. And then I found out that the seeds, when you boil them, can actually thicken your liquid. So yeah, so I have lots of weeds growing in here. We've had some lovely rainfall. It's turning out to be a nice kawem dus. Let's see if I can get some here. This is the worst jungle. Whoosh! Oh, my hands, for me. Okay, there's another punculi. So what I do is I leave a few. I usually leave those in the back so they can run up along the siding of the old house, and then we get them. So those that are the front, I let them run a little bit and then harvest them, or my children come harvest it, so we can make, we call it local ivermectin, and that prevents us from getting the flu. And if we do get the flu, it does not last. No, I ripped out the whole plant. It does not last for, oh man, come on. I'm hoping that because it's rainy, it will just bounce back. I think I have enough parsley, so I'm harvesting enough for me. And ow! Snap! Oh, it touched me. Oh, okay, that's enough. I need gloves. This fireman is fire. It fire on your skin. Yes, I know. I'm dramatic. I can't help it. So I'm just going to take some of this what's its name, porcelain and cockrier to add to my salad. Ow, I need to get some mint, the eucalyptus mint, to put on my skin for the itchy. Now I don't like when the cockrier has gone to seed. I prefer it when it's a little tender, although it's tender throughout, but then it toughens a bit, definitely. And this is the madness bed. Oh, this one is going to bolt. I should take it. Look how tall it got. This lettuce. Yep, I'll have it before it bolts. So this area needs to be cleaned and revamped, and yep, it will happen. Man, this itchy. That's what fireman does. So that's it for harvesting my lettuce and my celery and my parsley in my little green leaf bed space. And to maximize my harvest, I use the cut and come again method. Bye. As usual, I'm Miss Bob. I'm a student. The garden is my classroom. Nature is my teacher. The earth is my school. See you until next time. Bye.